What is up, everybody? How's it going? Persia here. Max is back. 2 days in a row now.
Yep.
Might be 3 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right,
maybe.
tomorrow, too.
We'll see.
Okay.
But yes, you guys, we are here live, GameSpot Live, yada, yada, yada. You're here for some Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which is what we're going to be playing today, checking out the first 90 minutes. Max has played a little bit of it. He's going to be able to give us the lowdown as we make our way through the beginning of this game.
It's gonna be a little bit of tutorials, a little bit of intro, but we'll get to some good story and a couple fights.
Yeah.
We'll see some stuff.
So if you have any questions in the chat while we're going through this, make sure you send them our way. We'll answer as much as we can. But, you know, this game's not officially out until Friday, so it's going to be a little bit of a sneak peek. And, yeah, so send over those questions. Hope you guys are having a great day. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. And let's go. Fresh new game here for you guys.
So I don't know if y'all are Dragon Ball fans out there, but this is total fan service. Like, pretty much the best parts, well, the most important parts of the anime, not like any of the filler episodes, are just remade in this game. So if you guys watch the anime, this is basically a love letter to you guys.
Nice. Or if you haven't seen it, I guess this would also be good.
Yeah, this is actually, for me, like, I wasn't that heavy into it. But I'll let the cutscene play out, and then we'll talk some more.
Yeah.
Dad? Dad?
I love Kikuchi. That music is so good.
Piccolo, you came. I like to do a little image training every now and then to make sure I don't get too rusty. Time to see what I can do. And you're just the guy to help me do that.
Good old-fashioned dragon.
Oh, and we're
Alright,
in.
So
there
this
we
is
go.
the intro fight, just to get you used
Yeah, so let's talk about the fighting style a little bit. Ooh, that's loud.
to.
It's a little loud.
Sorry, guys.
You know, classic arena fighter, huh?
Yep.
Anything stand out or difference from previous ones?
You know, I didn't play like Xenoverse or anything like that. I think the only one I took like super seriously was Fighters.
Oh, which is totally
yeah,
different.
Yeah, just totally unique type of Dragon Ball game. But yeah, this is fairly straightforward, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it right this second, because it's just the intro. There's nothing like major that I can say. But I think once you get in like the non-fighting parts, kind of slows down just a tad. But we'll get to that in a second.
I'm just really pumped to fight you.
Son Goku in the chat. He said, I saw enough already. Glad I pre-ordered. Can't wait.
Oh, it's not letting me overload. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, now
It had to give you the prompt.
The tutorial teaches me. Now I can do it. Here we go.
I think I've warmed up enough by now.
This is kind of a long intro fight.
Yes, Randall, who asked, is this only a one-player game? This is only a one-player game.
Yeah, there's no multiplayer in this right now. But yeah, the game's pretty fun. There's a lot of open world. There's fighting. There's a lot of story. So there's a good pace of pretty much all the different types of gaming. It's not like just constant fighting and constant story and constant open world. It kind of switches off between the different types.
that like a little intro to this
Yeah,
episode or
it-
saga or something?
It has a little homage, pretty much, like
Okay.
like the old school anime had like these really kind of, I guess, corny but lovable like title screens and like music. So it does all of that like really well. And yeah, so again, if you watch old school Dragon Ball Z, like you're gonna like this game a lot, for sure. There's a lot of loading though.
You know, there's already going to be a day one patch to fix that. I
Oh,
read
really?
about it.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well,
So-
there's been a day 1 patch and there's a day 2 patch. It just happened this
All
morning
the
too.
patches.
Yeah, there's been a couple patches so far, so that might have been a part of it, but
Makes sense.
yeah,
makes
it has.
sense.
This has the Vegeta, Boo, Frieza, and Cell, all of them.
It would have been ours much sooner if you'd actually done your job, Raditz. Sorry. And that's why everyone calls you Raditz the Runt. Things will be different on the next planet. Mark my words, if you screw up again, I will kill you. Wait, I just remembered something.
Yeah.
I think my little brother Kakarot was sent to a different planet. I'll bet he's still there. You have a brother? I didn't think there were any Saiyans left besides us. If he joins us, the rest of the universe will be ours in no time. The fact that he's your brother doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. What planet was he sent to?
They're very angry.
I think it's called Earth. But now that I think about it, I haven't heard anything about him taking control of it. Damn that Kakarot, what the hell is he doing? Attack of the Saiyans.
Yeah, that's so old school right there.
It does feel like I am watching the anime.
Dad?
though.
Yeah.
Dad! Dad, we better head home or Mom's gonna be really mad at us.
Sorry for getting a bit carried away, Gohan. I was fighting somebody super strong.
Super strong?
Yeah, a guy going by the name of Piccolo.
Piccolo?
Yeah, well, he used to be called Demon King Piccolo, and he was real bad to the bone. He's the strongest guy I've ever fought in my whole life. I don't think anybody's gotten me more pumped up than him. I want to fight him again, so I'm hoping to get stronger, and soon.
I'd be afraid to fight someone like that.
You know, I bet you'd be just fine if you trained yourself up a bit.
I don't think Mom would like that very much.
Ah, that's right! I totally forgot that Chi-Chi asked us to get some ingredients for her. How could I not remember that? Think. What all did she need again?
Oh, I think she...
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
right! Let's just see if we can't find us some apples around this
Skip.
place.
Okay, I'll go look.
Gohan sure is full of energy.
Right, so this is like where the RPG part of it is coming
Yeah,
in, right?
exactly.
There we go.
So now we're in the sort of open world part right now. If you guys wanted to
Don't get
switch
too
to
excited
Japanese
and trip
with
over your own
subtitles, or if you want to
feet.
keep it in English, up to you guys. I will go by the general consensus of the chat.
Yeah.
So yeah, this
Where
is
did that son of mine run off to?
the intro. We're just
Seemed to
walking
say
around
he couldn't
collecting
have gone
apples.
that far.
Dad! Over here!
Let's try to find one more.
That was kinda
What do you
bugged.
say?
Leave it to me.
Hey, it looks like you found an apple
Looks
tree.
pretty though.
It is pretty pretty, yeah.
Gohan looks like he's having a blast.
He's having a blast running around collecting apples.
Hey now,
Yeah, this is like
don't go wandering too far.
kind of basic part of the game, just walking around and collecting stuff. There's a lot of collecting the open world, and you'll get to see later. There's like orbs that float around that you collect too.
Oh, right, right.
Although that's not very canon in Dragon Ball Z. I don't remember floating orbs they had to run around and start collecting. But
They had to
Yeah.
mix in this element somehow.
yeah, exactly.
They're saying someone at least hear the Japanese for a bit, at least.
Okay.
Dad, over here,
Japanese,
over
English,
here.
Spanish.
Oh, Gohan, you're a regular bloodhound.
Yeah, we'll try them all out for like
This ought to
a
be
few
enough.
minutes each
Yeah.
and see.
Actually, I'm curious about Portuguese too. Well, I don't know if it has Portuguese language,
Oh yeah,
They might
we
have
got plenty
text.
of apples now.
but I
Thanks
don't know
for
about
finding
actual
these, Gohan.
language.
I'm kind of tired now, though.
I get it, and I don't blame you. Hang in there. I got an idea. We'll catch some fish and then head straight home.
Okay.
It's kind of slow paced right here because like if you go out of Gohan's range and
First,
just like run
we need to
ahead, it'll
find a
like say,
spot to
"Hey, wait for
fish."
Gohan." So
Okay. Don't walk too
I just
fast.
gotta waltz along here.
Don't
with the
leave your
kid.
child in the
Try to
forest.
go.
What's
I
wrong
guess,
with
yeah,
you?
that's true. Little boy.
It's part of the responsibilities of being a parent.
Yeah,
Can't just run off.
gotta be a responsible dad.
Oh, this is nice though, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of just a relaxing part. There's definitely like, you know, super exciting parts and super relaxing parts. And parts you could just sit and relax and watch the movie. If you didn't watch anime again, it's a good recap for it.
Huh?
Hmm
What's wrong,
And I
Gohan?
heard they're actually gonna have like expanded backstories that are supposed to be canon.
Tired.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, you get
Oh,
tired
And
you know
then
what?
pretty easy,
Why
there's
don't
the new
you?
character Banyu
I
also
guess I
with
could
like the
carry you if
pre-order
you want.
bonuses.
Ooh. Okay. I didn't watch all the original anime, so I wouldn't have the reference to know which one's canon.
Yeah,
and not.
exactly. Yeah, apparently there's like new lore that's actually supposed to be legit in this
Look
game.
how high
Hey, you perked right
That
up.
sounds kind of cool. I feel like they should expand on
trying
the
to trick your
original
old
Dragon Ball Z
man?
universe.
You're one spoiled kid.
This
you know
is
that?
so adorable and wholesome. Just like
Yeah.
carrying your son. Let's go
So-
fishing.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
So adorable. Yes, this game officially comes out Friday.
I want to become a
we
great
have the
scholar.
honor
What?
of playing it a few
You're
days
a weird
early.
One, aren't you?
So we
Well,
wanted to
I
share with you
definitely
guys.
Can't help you with your studies or anything like that. But if you're ever looking to toughen up, I'm your man.
Nah, fighting is too scary for me.
Come to think of it, this is your first time fishing, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
All right. Then let me show you how I used to do it back when I was your age. It'll be fun. We should be able to catch something here. All right. Let's get started.
What was that
are
long
we gonna
pause
fish
for
Yeah, I
in
don't know.
between the
How
sentence?
many rods?
I was like, are
Nobody
you
said
gonna skip
anything
to the
about
next?
rods
Yeah,
today.
the voice acting is like
Who needs one of those
it's
pesky
OG,
things when
but
you've got a
it's kind of
tail?
corny and kind of weird sometimes.
My tail? I can use that to
I
fish?
did hear
Yep.
about this too.
Yeah.
By dipping your tail in the water, you can feel the fish moving around. Pretty neat, huh?
Sounds like you were hurt though.
I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't done it in a while since I don't have a tail anymore. But when I told my friend Bulma about it, she actually made me a makeshift tail to fish with.
Yep.
I
Can
see.
you believe it? Nice!
Oh, okay.
So what do you say? Let's catch us some fish.
Gonna attach
I'm
the
pretty
tail.
sure there's a good
Yeah,
spot
it gets,
somewhere right around this place.
Loading. Okay. Yeah, you have to use your fake tail to
Try
go
out
fishing.
some tail fishing.
And use, oh, we don't have any bait. Okay.
Honestly, I bet you could make. Someone's gonna make a tail fishing rod IRL after
Oh, yeah.
this game being out.
You know what? I'd watch that.
If the fish is big enough, though, you would have to have some strong balance to stay on the pier and not get pulled into.
Oh, it's Goku though, but
I'm thinking about myself if
Yeah.
I was using it. Dang!
yeah, it's a big one.
We eating good tonight. Got some fish and apples, y'all.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Just so big.
You got them, Dad?
Yeah, I bet, man. All this fishing is really working up an appetite. You know what I mean? Let's eat some of these fish. I mean, we got plenty.
Yeah. I'm a little hungry too.
Such corny voice
They're
acting, but
supposed
it's
to
so
be
good.
taking this back, and they're
Let's
like, let's
roast our
just
catch
eat it
over
right
fire.
now.
Yeah,
What do you
I mean, he
say?
can carry it with one hand,
I'm
so
hungry for some grilled fish.
yeah, let's just keep going.
Me too now.
Okay.
Jeez.
Time to grill up some fish.
But yeah, how many people in the chat are like diehard Dragon Ball fans? Like, what do you feel? What are you thinking so far about what you're seeing?
I could definitely see some hardcore fans in there already. They were calling out the tail before it even came out.
Man, I'm stuffed. Is there anything better than some fresh fish in your belly?
Ugh, I think I ate too much, though.
It's so corny.
If you
I love
want to
it.
be as big as your dad, you're gonna have to eat a lot of this stuff.
Right. I had fun today, Dad.
You know, I had fun today too. Thanks for your help. I'll teach you how to fish next time so we can do it together.
Okay.
Oh snap!
I can't
Chat
wait.
is loving it so far, which is awesome.
Can't go wrong with some Dragon Ball Z.
Michael said looks kind of empty, and I saw some footage
Yeah.
of like a city map that looked really, really busy and like dense.
Yeah.
So it might just be because we're you know, in an early stage so far, but yeah, that's also something I've heard.
It's
Not gonna lie.
I think it's just a spacing of everything. I
bet
think
you'd
it
be
just
pretty
feels
strong if you
really
trained.
empty and large, but I think it's a part of
I don't-
because the character moves so fast.
Right.
So
Maybe
I'll
the
show you one.
cover ground.
Yeah, exactly. Once you get to the open world, like
Oh, yeah,
because
Dad.
you can fly around,
I
it
meant to
changes
tell
like
you.
the aspect of it.
I found
I'll
this
talk about
while
it
you
more
were
later.
fishing.
Really? Thanks, Gohan.
Hey, I found this sacred text of martial arts over here in the grass while you were fishing with your
Yeah,
tail.
that's the part that's not so canon.
I
about
love
this.
it though.
Yay. Alright. Let's keep on moving along. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can find the bug. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna run back for just a second.
Andrew says, I'm a hardcore
yeah.
fan, but I'm a little concerned since I spent $100 on the deluxe edition. I hope I get my money's worth without it feeling like a chore. I think that edition's probably a good choice because it comes with, is that the one that comes with like the music pack and all that stuff?
Don't know what happened.
Because I thought that was like the best sight scene. But the collector's
Yeah.
edition though has this really cool like figure that's like
Yeah,
a
I didn't.
decent size.
It's a big
too.
box, so I don't.
Oops. I have to do what
But the
Chi-Chi
deluxe
asked me to do
edition
first.
actually comes
Nope,
with
not here.
a
So,
bunch of other stuff too.
Should we head home now?
I kind of want to see the whole box now,
All
cause
right, let's head home.
I didn't get to see the
Right.
toy inside. Is it like an actual
I saw
figure?
it. It's nice. Yeah, it's like a diorama figure.
Oh.
It's like 8 inches wide and tall. It's
Oh,
it's,
really?
Yeah,
That's
it's
big.
a decent size.
Flying Nimbus!
Yeah.
All right, hang on tight.
Whoa! It's a dinosaur!
The figure is basically like this scene right there.
Oh,
Like
really?
the dinosaur
Nimbus?
is like flying, and then these two are on a cloud and they're
Oh.
floating above like a scenery. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
That scene right there, that's literally the diorama.
That's pretty cool.
Aw, this is nice. This looks nice.
Yeah.
Flying Nimbus is super
This is
fast.
definitely giving me
I've been
some like,
riding this
you
whole
know,
thing
Kingdom
since I was
Hearts
just a
vibes where you have to
little
fly to the other worlds.
Yeah. It is kind of relaxing actually, just to kind of fly around.
Yeah, I like this.
Only those with a pure heart can ride.
But this is
Only
definitely
those with a
not.
pure
problems
heart
there.
can ride.
This is fun.
Take notes, you guys.
I
You
think
gotta
I
have a
remember,
pure heart.
The episode when Chi-Chi tried to get on the flying Nimbus, it just fell through it.
Hey, Chi-Chi, we're back, and we've got food.
She's tight.
Hi, Mom.
She is pissed.
You're late, Goku. It shouldn't have taken you so long to gather ingredients.
Yeah, sorry about that. We did some training too.
You're supposed to introduce Gohan to Master Roshi and the others today.
Wait, that's today?
Dad of the
course.
year.
Sorry about that. I promise I'll remember next time.
Forget it. What are you waiting for? Get in here. I need to get cooking right away.
Best mom.
Talk to her and convince her to make you some food because she's
Yeah.
mad that you're
Now
late.
Then, I'll just take these ingredients and whip you up something tasty.
Oh, can I do a full course meal right now? I don't think I can. Oh, no,
Oh,
I don't.
not yet. This is so adorable though. Like,
Yeah.
wifey, please feed
Make me
me.
food.
Ooh, that look good too.
It does look good.
Mm-mm-mm.
Is it almost lunchtime yet? Oh, it's gonna be lunchtime through the stream. No.
Oh yeah, I know.
Gotcha.
Like the sound effects they do, like in the middle of those,
Where are you
like
off to now,
half
Dad?
conversations are really.
Oh,
funny.
that was so sad.
I'm going to
Yeah.
see Master Roshi, my old master.
He's so sad
His
he's
place
leaving.
is surrounded by the sea. It's loads of fun.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't come, loser.
Oh no, he's coming.
Oh, okay. He made it sound like it's so fun and you're just gonna stay here.
I think these are cool because this is like little snapshots of the OG animation from Dragon
Oh,
Ball.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
not even Dragon Ball Z. This is like OG Dragon Ball. That's pretty cool.
This is the stone me and Krillin used in our training.
Oh,
him had to
okay.
hunt
So
this
they're
guy
like
down.
kind of filling in.
Krillin beat me
Yeah.
but only because he
backstories.
cheated. I had to go hungry
I mean, it's
that
cool because
night.
like for me, who like didn't watch entirety of Dragon Ball Z, it's good to like know like little extra tidbits of information from the anime. But
Z Encyclopedia.
yeah. And then there's like
I can't
obviously
wait,
just
Dad.
homage for all the fans out there for like just remaking all the anime scenes. Just really cool. So it's a little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
All right, I'm finished. Here are your lunches. Dig in whenever you're hungry.
Thanks, Chi-Chi. Your stuff's the best. Really gets the blood pumping and the muscles moving. Right, Gohan?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
All right. Oh, that's right. She's a separate board.
Oh yeah. So these are those are important. That
Yeah.
community board.
It's kind of hard to fill out right now because I don't have any friends right now. But once you get more
Same.
friends,
We're off to see Master Roshi.
Mood.
Wait a second. Are you forgetting something, Goku? I thought you had something for Gohan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wow, what a neat little ball.
That little ball on top there? It's a Dragon Ball. I got it from my grandpa after he died.
cute hat.
That's not all you got from him. You were also named after him.
Really?
Oh my, Gohan looks so handsome.
Oh my.
It'll
She
be
sounds
like
kind of
he's watching
southern.
over you
Yeah, she
whenever you
does.
wear that hat. So take real good care of it, okay, Gohan?
Yeah, I will. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
All right, we're leaving for real this time.
Goku, don't let anything happen to our little Gohan. And Gohan, be on your best behavior.
I will, Mom. Bye.
I want you both home by supper, you got it?
All right, now, like I mentioned earlier, I haven't seen all the episodes or anything like that. But
Yeah.
from what I know, the Dragon Balls are pretty important, and
Yeah.
he just has it on top of his head.
Mhm.
That doesn't seem a little dangerous, you know? I'm almost in my mind, thinking of it like an infinity stone, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't just like
Little
have
space
that
stone on
thing
top of your kid's
on
head.
top of my child's head. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like on their own they're kind of harmless, but it's just like it's really
Yeah.
important.
There are
Why would you put it on your
seven
kid's head?
mystical orbs capable of granting any wish when brought together. With them, anything the heart desires can be attained.
Okay, now they
whether
explain it. Nice.
unfathomable riches or absolute power. These mysterious wish-granting orbs are known as the Dragon Balls. And it's around these Dragon Balls that this extraordinary story unfolds, with new challenges and adventures awaiting Goku and his friends
So
at
wholesome.
every turn.
Yeah. I gotta say the animation is really good in this.
Man, I'm low on energy.
Hey, Dad. What's Master Roshi like?
Well, he looks like a feeble old geezer, but he's super strong.
Really?
Though it's a real shame he's kind of a massive pervert. Yeah, he was my rival at the time.
Yeah.
Oh
he's
my
my
god,
best friend.
this is great.
Is Krillin strong?
old
Just
Roshi.
like you?
Yeah? Seriously, out of all the guys I know, he's definitely up there. There's also a woman I know named Bulma. See, she was looking for the Dragon Balls when she ran into me, and we ended up going on adventures together. If we hadn't done that, I probably wouldn't have met Master Roshi and the others.
I see.
Okay, I actually might change this to Japanese just to switch it up.
Yeah,
just for a
let's
little
see
bit.
how it sounds.
I just want to see what it's like. You can hear.
Raid by Nature. He says, "Hey, son, I made this app for you and stuck this insanely precious mythical gem on it. I'm sure no supervillains will mug you or kill you for it." That was my thoughts exactly. I was like, man, that is terrifying. But yeah, I know I haven't seen the shows. I mean, I've seen like some movies, like some of the ones that came out in select theaters.
But those are like way far into the
Yeah,
saga.
exactly. I know there's a million different storylines, as it seems from an outside point of view. That's why I was kind of interested in this too, since it recaps everything into one too.
Yeah, it's a good like little small capsule
Your son?
of all the Dragon Ball Z
They're
stories.
so shocked.
Wild, huh?
Nice to meet you.
Wild,
Oh, nice to meet you too.
His name is Gohan.
Gohan? Oh, so you named him after your grandpa, huh?
Yeah. Suits him, don't you think?
Roshi's not a pervert, he's a man of culture.
I feel like some, the animes that have 5 billion episodes, it's really daunting to be like, yeah, I'm gonna like catch up on this.
Yeah.
Have you been
Actually, for
training
that
lately?
reason, if anybody has that like fear
Yeah.
of like watching too much of the
Well,
anime,
not as much as
this
I
is a good
want
game
to.
to like
Right.
catch
She
up on the
gets
whole
pretty
thing, like
angry
be
if I
interactive
train
with it
too
and to
much,
like
you know
actually
what I'm
understand the
saying?
basics of the story.
Because I heard they cut out like a lot of the filler too. It's just
Oh yeah,
like
there's like
actual
no filler.
story.
myself
Yeah, this is like the
either.
really important parts, so it's really
Piccolo
good
taking
Yeah.
care
for
of.
that.
That's
Things
cool.
have been pretty
Yeah.
quiet. Hey, you two. What are you talking about? Nothing really. I could have sworn you two were talking about how you've both been slacking off on your training.
Guess there's no fooling you, is there, Master Roshi?
It would seem you've both forgotten that training is a daily activity, not something you do only on special occasions. You should be moving, learning, playing, eating, and resting every day. That's the way of the Turtle School.
Turtle School.
I can't argue with you there. Now, to make sure you two never forget your daily training,
Oh snap.
I've got a little challenge for you. Come report back to me once you've finished your training.
Yes, sir, Master Roshi.
Yes, sir, Master Roshi. Now, time to get back to my usual enjoyment.
I don't like that.
Yeah, let's not find out what that is.
So to change the language, I have to go back to the menu. So I mean the title screen. So I might have to do that real quick if I want to see what this sounds
Yeah,
like. in
sure.
Japanese.
Sure, make sure we save so
Yeah.
we come back to this part. But yeah.
I'm gonna skip that.
In the meantime,
turtle
what's up,
mission.
chat? While we see if we can spoiler
Ooh,
all these other save data areas that Max has been using.
I can get back there real quick, so it's no problem.
But yeah, what's something you guys are looking forward to or maybe heard about and aren't sure it's confirmed or something? I don't
Yeah.
know.
If
We're
you
trying
guys
to
wanna-
answer some questions for you guys here.
Yeah.
Max has been playing. He's holding it down.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions about the beginning of the game, I can try and answer as much as I can, because I've played about 3 or 4 hours into this now, so got a pretty good amount of time under my belt. Oops. All right, so we're going to Japanese.
All right, yeah.
I'm going back to the pervert's house.
Ball Wally says, is the soul emblems system like social links in Persona?
I didn't play Persona.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know. We're not the right people to ask for that
sorry.
comparison.
I'm
but,
so horrible with anime.
So like you get more friends and you get their emblems, and then you can link them together in certain ways to get certain abilities and power-ups. So
But each person you play as has different ones. So like we're
Yeah.
obviously leveling up all of Goku's right now, but later on when you play as a different character, you'll have to basically start from scratch
Well,
with your community board or whatever.
I think the community board's actually a general one throughout the game.
Oh, okay.
But there is different characters that like represent different things. So like Chi-Chi's is like cooking. Like Roshi's is like I don't know.
Yeah, the
community stuff.
magazines.
Yeah, of course that's him. So you'll get more.
Oh wait,
as you keep
that's
going.
so funny. I thought he was covering up like that part of the middle one, but when you scrolled next, you could see it underneath. It was.
Oh really?
She has
Oh.
bottoms on. All right. Don't take us down, YouTube.
Yeah. So you get more characters and you can like add them together. So if you get like Tin over here and then like Yamcha over here, it can be like an OG crew, and then there'll be like a power up from those three. So you'll see that more of those later when I get more friends. Right now I have no friends.
Yeah.
All right, so
We are. What are we playing on?
we're playing
PlayStation?
PS4.
Okay, yeah, we are on PS4. Wasn't sure if you were on Xbox or not.
Nah.
But yeah, we're currently playing on the PlayStation 4. Phantom from Indiana says, how long do you think the game is? I heard rumors of about 40 hours for just story.
It sounds about right because I got past the Vegeta arc, and that's pretty far into the game, and I was about 3 or 4 hours.
Okay.
And then there's like 5 arcs after that. So, plus some other stuff that's probably gonna be a lot harder than I was playing. Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Keanu would have made a good Goku. Keanu, you know, he could just play every role ever invented, and I would be happy.
Oh, the music is so good.
How would you say this compares to something like? Let's see, I'm trying to think of other arena fighters. I know you played Jump Force, right? A little bit.
It's somewhat similar. There's a lot of actually. You're pretty much always in the air in this game, though.
True.
Compared to Jump Force, yeah.
Arena fighters are definitely like not on my list of games that I'm like, ooh yeah, I want to go and get that and check it out. But having it mixed with the RPG side of it, in this game specifically, makes it a little more interesting. Yeah, when they were just talking to each other in that previous cutscene, there was no voice lines, right?
Yeah, it's kind of
or
hit
was that
miss.
just because that specific interaction didn't have voice lines?
Yeah, like small interactions just won't have any
Oh, okay.
talking over it. It'll just be like either
I was like, we
nothing
didn't even
or-
get to hear the
yeah.
the subtitle, the blah, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, thank you, Josh, who says that he thinks our channel's the best. You're the best.
Appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
父のやつオラがご飯を着てってやろうとすると怒るんだ
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
we do. I feel like the volume is louder in certain areas and really low in other areas.
Yeah.
お父さんあれなんだろ
It's like actual shows sometimes on TV. That happens
う
all
なん
the
だろう
time.
な
Yeah, I think it's just the movie, like the full movie cutscenes like this, like the volume's a lot louder. Is it louder or softer? You feel like?
I felt like it was softer
Softer,
in the
yeah.
cutscenes. Game?
Yeah, it takes a while sometimes. I think we'll get to the open world pretty soon, and that's when we can like actually start talking a little bit more about like the spacing of the game, the neutral game of the game. Let's just say.
Yeah. Do we think Dragon Ball Super is gonna be DLC? Well, we already know there is gonna be DLC.
Yeah, I don't know about Super. I feel like that's a whole nother monster to fight because like that's a lot of storyline after Z.
隕石じゃねえぞ
Oh snap!
It's Radish. I know it's Raditz, guys. I just call him Radish. farmer had the
や
same
は
pose
り
from
こ
the
の
anime.
星の奴らは生きていたか。カカロットのやつめ。いや、何者だおめえ。戦闘力たったの5か。
Trash.
5耳。動くんじゃねえ。うわ
Oh dang. I was just about to say, you got a shot in your use it, but clearly.
なんという脆い民族だ。
Oh man.
大きなパワーを持ったやつがいる。距離4880。カカロットか。
Alright, be real, chat. What's your power level? And don't give me no inflated numbers, because I know it's not true.
Your personal power level.
Yeah, yeah. What is your power level? I'm gonna give myself a solid
今の
6.5. I think that's a fair one right there.
6.9.
I feel like I was better than that farmer, but not by much. So, oh snap! All right, we're Piccolo now.
So this is like
right?
where like the real game comes into play.
Wait, yeah. I was like, is that him?
Yep. Already know all that. Okay, so this is like Magneto flight mode. I'm gonna just compare it to that. So like you could jump, but then you have to like go into flight mode to like actually fly around. So you go like up,
I knew everyone
down,
was
up.
gonna say 9,000 liars.
Of course, liars.
But everybody else, I believe you. -10. Oh come on, you're not a -10. I believe in you. Richie says mine's somewhere between 68 and 70. Hey, I see what you did there. Ooh, see the fighting audio is
really
loud.
Explosive wave. Oh, really? That range
Of
is
course,
really
the
bad.
classic. Their power levels are 420.
Yeah.
1,000. Okay, you know, I might believe that one.
I think the coolest thing is just flying around. Actually, like it feels really good to fly around.
Yeah.
Because like there's all this open space, and like when you're just walking around, I'm like, damn, this is like really slow. But then obviously like once you like take off, like it feels a lot better to get around.
I think that's supposed to help with the feeling of like you really do have some power.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, look how fast I can get over there. But then when you're on foot, you're like, well, this is actually really, really big world. Oh, yeah. Oh, the dragon. Don't kill the dragon. Or the dinosaurs or whatever.
Oh my god.
You can't
Oh my
even
god.
kill him if you wanted to. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Alright. So it's just a lot of flying around in orbs and fighting enemies on the open world. It's not like Breath of the Wild because that's just one singular map, but there's multiple open world maps like this. So this is like one of 5 or 6 probably. And these are all pretty big.
Yeah. And so all of these orbs do different things for you, depending on the color, right?
I haven't really looked into what the orbs get you so far.
Ooh, we got some herbs though.
Herbs.
Gotta get them herbs.
But yeah, flying feels just very satisfying for sure. Okay, so let's go towards. Let's fight some enemies and then we can go towards the fights.
Battle. Oh, cool. So you just fly up to them, and then it initiates. Do you know if it's like other RPGs where like if you approach them like from behind, you'll like get like a surprise attack, or you know how they have stuff like that?
There is, sort of, in a sense. Like, if you get to a high enough level, I feel like if you just boost right through them, it'll like kill them immediately instead of getting to that fight
interesting.
state. But it takes a while to get to that point.
Yeah. Does each character have their own level and XP pool? Asks Chris.
I haven't got to the point where, so like right now, like the story kind of makes you switch off between characters as you go through the story, so you don't have like a party, right? So you like play as Gohan here, you play as Piccolo there, or Goku there, and you sometimes have like partners and stuff.
But you can't choose like, oh, I'm gonna go play as Piccolo right now.
I want to play as Vegeta or Goku right now. You can't do that. You're just going through the story.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah, but I think later you might get to the point where like you can like solidly just play as whoever you want. But I haven't got to that point yet.
Yeah, you know, they keep saying it's not an open world game, it's not an open world game, but it's pretty big. It's like a bunch of non-open worlds that you can go to, but this map alone is pretty big.
Yeah.
Bob Jones, hello, how are ya? Welcome back, good to see ya as always. Is there a photo mode or something like that? Photos in this would look straight from the anime.
That I have not seen. I don't think there's any camera or
That
photo
would be
mode.
cool though.
Yeah.
Would make sense, especially with how pretty the worlds are looking.
Yeah, I think that would be nice to have a function like that, to have like a camera mode. Or like a selfie mode. That'd be kind of cool.
It's in a lot of games now, might as well.
Yeah.
お前などに用はない。カカロットと思ってきてみれば、こいつナメック星人か。なぜこの星にナメック星人がいる？
I really prefer Japanese voice acting. That's just me.
何しにここへ来た？死にたいのか？えらく威勢がいいな。
Are there difficulty modes?
No, not that I've seen. There might be a new game plus mode, but I haven't seen anything that changes difficulty. I kind of want to like have like a harder difficulty because it is slightly easy, or like it's not like easy, but it's easy to get like S rank. Like you can like take a whole bunch of hits and you'll be totally fine.
Do we know what the sub-stories are in the patch? What do you mean in the patch? Are you talking about DLC? Because I know they did mention that there's going to be like 2 new episodes and a new saga or something like that in the DLC? Or a story arc, a new story arc? I'm not exactly sure. If you're talking about DLC specifically, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. At this point, we don't have too much.
Is there a season pass? Yes, there is. There will be a season pass, like I just mentioned a second ago. They already talked about a couple of new episodes and a new story arc.
All right. Stop guarding.
Stop guarding. It's me every time I'm playing a fighting game. Stop guarding. Just let me hit you.
Oh gosh. I mean, it's really cool looking combat, I would say, at least. It's just a slugfest right now.
And you don't really get all of your abilities at once either, right? Like, you unlock them as you go through.
Yeah.
Because there's like a skill tree.
Yeah, it
and
takes a while to get
everything.
everything. And of course, like it's the beginning of the game, so you don't have much. But once you get farther, you can get like modes you can switch off into, and then like extra attacks and partner skills and stuff like that.
If you're talking about the day 1 patch, as far as I know, the only things they were changing in the day 1 patch were loading times and like general quality of life stuff.
Yeah, I haven't directly felt or seen it yet, but it's obviously gone through.
Does this game look worth it so far? I mean,
if you're a Dragon Ball fan, yes.
Yeah, I would say if you're a Dragon Ball fan, yes, because there's also going to be new lore and new like expanded backstories. If you're new to Dragon Ball, I would still say yes, because this is a good chance to get caught up with the rest of the story itself.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you're interested in Dragon Ball and you want to know the story without watching 900 episodes or whatever, how many episodes there are now, yeah, this is a good catch up and like more interactive catch up.
Right. In terms of fighting style, for me personally, Arena Fighters isn't my personal style, but I do like the RPG elements in here so far.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would say for me personally, I would play this just so I could learn more about the story and less
Yeah.
because I want to play
the
like
game.
the fighting style.
Yeah,
父親にそっ
I
くり
believe
だ
that.
カカロット、この星のありさまは何だ。人類を死滅させることが貴様の使命だったはずだ。今まで何を遊んでいた。
He's like, who are you? I don't even know what you're talking about.
何も
Did you know that
かも
Goku's
忘れ
voice
て
actor is
し
a
ま
girl?
ったとは。
Yeah, I did
厄介な野郎
actually.
いいだろ
She's legendary.
う。思い出させて。
Did she do the voice acting in this one too?
貴様は
I feel
この
like she
星の
probably
人
did.
間
She's
ではない。
timeless. She keeps going.
生まれは惑星ベジータ。誇り高き全宇宙一の強戦士族サイヤ人だ。そしてこの俺は貴様の兄ラディッツだ。
たらめだ。たらめ言うな。
貴様はこの星に住む邪魔な人間どもを絶滅させるために送り込まれたのだ。我々サイヤ人は環境の良い星を探し、そこに住む者を絶滅させてから異星人たちに高く売るのが仕事だ。この星のようにレベルの低いところにはお前のように赤ん坊を送り込む。幸いなことにこの星にも月があるしな。
もしそれが本当のことだったらひでえやつらだ。
Some real bad dudes.
Bad
What?
dudes.
ここには月があるからなんで幸いなんだ。
とぼけるな。月が深淵を描く時こそが我々サイヤ人の本領を発揮できる時ではないか。
Oh?
People are fighting about Japanese and English in the chat.
I know.
We can just keep switching back and forth throughout the
そんな
Were
や
those
つ
the
ら
only two
playthrough.
languages that were in the options? I wasn't paying attention. When you said-
spoken languages. Yeah, we could probably change the text, but
Oh, I
then we
see.
won't be able to understand anything.
ところがそういうわけにはいかんのでな。惑星ベジータが巨大隕石の衝突で爆発してしまったのだ。
Space dust.
残ったサイヤ人はお前を含めてもたったの4人しかいないのだ。ついこの前非常に高値で売れそうないい星が見つかってな。そこを攻めたいのだが3人では苦戦しそうなんだ。そこで思い出したのがカカロット。お前が3人に加わってくれればなんとかなる。目を覚ませカカロット。楽しいぞ。サイヤ人の血が騒がんか。
バカ言ってろ。そんなこと俺は死んだって手貸すもんか。
なるほどな。後ろの尻尾が生えたガキはお前の子だろう。
No.
それ以上近寄ってみろ。
やれるもんならやってみるがいい。
All right, time to fight.
Yeah.
ご飯は絶対渡さねえ。
All right, you can take my. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
どうしたおじけ
おめえなんか
Alright, I saw someone earlier in the chat say, explain the fighting controls.
So there's block, dodge. There's actually a burst too,
Oh, interesting.
and a teleport. That's actually sort of similar to like a vanish in fighters. But you're gonna need to use all of these actually. And you can only use vanishes when you have keys, so you have to be really careful about that. So key management is actually really important in this. You can't just like mash this all the time because then you're just open to attack. But, like having enough key like obviously lets you do Kamehameha and all this stuff. And vanishes. So if you run out, you can't
Is
do any
this
of
your
that.
first boss? Or was that just like another entry level thing? Because I was like, that was free.
That was pretty easy. But he's also not gonna win that fight.
I like how you just like are getting destroyed though, even though you beat him.
Yeah. That voice line.
子供を預かっておく。生きて返してほしければ
Goodness.
兄の命令を聞
We've
く
been
んだ
teaching
な。
our son how to fight instead of fish earlier.
Yeah.
からうなどと考えても無駄だぞ。
Oh my god! No! My child! Oh my
Gotta
gosh.
get him back.
I know. Get off the ground. Go fly after him.
ブルマドラゴンレーダー持ってっか
そうかごはんくんの帽子のてっぺんの飾りドラゴンボールだったわね
よし行くぞ
She said that like it was disguised a little bit. Like
Yeah.
Straight up.
お
Dragon
前
Ball.
一人では無理だ。
So funny.
ピッコロ
Oh snap.
貴様でもこの俺でも
Let's join
ま
forces,
ともに
bro.
太刀打ちできる相手ではない。だが、俺と貴様が組めば倒せる可能性が少しはある。
確かにしかしおめえが手を組むなんてどういう風の吹き回しだ
勘違いするんじゃない。地球の平和も貴様の息子も俺にはどうでもいい。俺が世界征服するには奴が邪魔なだけだ。
Oh boy.
奴と仲間とやらを片付けたら
Cronies.
Cronies.
今度
Him
こ
and
そ
his
世界をこ
cronies.
の手にいただくつもりだ。
そうはさせねえけんど二人が組むっちゅうとこまではいい歓迎だ
Would you guys join forces
そ
with
の
Piccolo?
方
Be
法しか
honest.
ねえみてえだな
In real life?
Yeah.
Who would say no?
そういうことだ。
Best green boy. He's also best dad. Better dad than Goku.
All right, we got S's on S's on S's. And for
Yeah.
the chat's sake, let's switch it back to English because you guys are growing gray hairs right now. You know, you should take a breather. But it's fine. We got you. We'll switch it back right now.
I received the item.
Ooh. Cronies. That's a great.
All right, we gotta do this.
サンキュー
Thank you.
おい、
あヒントンやーい
Flying Nimbus is so cool.
待ってろよご飯
地上最強コンビ
Earth's Dream
我々
Team.
のご飯を救え
Hey.
It's a cool shot. Okay, got it, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Support
yeah.
characters. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Come on. You can do it.
Yeah.
cool.
ご飯無事で行ってくれ
Come on, Piccolo.
孫悟空、ぐずぐずするな。
Heck out of
あの
here.
ラディッツとかいうやつが言っていたサイヤ人のことは覚えてないのか。
あ全く覚えてねえ兄貴がいたなんてことも全く知らなかったんだ
何か戦いに備えて手がかりがあればと思ったんだがな。
Okay. So now we can go to a different planet. Once we get there, once we get there, we can switch the language.
Okay, world map.
So this is the world map.
This is why they say it's not really an open world, right? Because
yeah,
you have to go
exactly,
to
'cause
each different spot.
Exactly. So like that one spot that we were at before, that's just one of these sections. So now there's like more of those all over the map. So that's just like a tiny portion.
Oh, I
of the
heard that
game.
if you fly straight up into the air, it'll take you to the world map.
Oh, that's
like
another
when you're
option
in
too.
it.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like,
Well,
go
it gives
up
you
there and
the
then-
option.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can like press circled and then it'll take you to the world map if you just head straight up. But it's just faster to go through the menu. But it's a cool option that they gave,
Yeah.
which makes sense because you're like getting out of there. But yeah, after I save here, then we can switch back to English and then we can keep with the story.
Yeah.
I think this point we're gonna be. Where are we going? Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna fight Raditz to get Gohan back.
Gotta get our child back.
Yeah.
Kidnapping is a crime.
Yes, English is coming.
We gotta send the Amber Alert out for our child. Last seen in the hands of a guy with extremely long hair.
息が抜けてしまうはずだオーラがそうだった
Ooh, no. Wrong one.
Yes, only those with pure heart can ride the Nimbus.
Yeah.
But yes, you guys, this game will officially be out this Friday. For those of you wondering, luckily for us, we're getting our hands on it a little early. Switching back and forth between languages just so everyone can enjoy it and check it out.
Yeah, because there's...
Give you guys some, samples.
Yeah, there's English and there's Japanese fans here, so gotta appease both. There's no right language, it's just...
If there was a Spanish option, I would say we'll put that on too.
I would like to hear Spanish Dragon Ball. I never actually heard.
I have always heard that they would watch new episodes and the new releases on a big screen. People come watch and everybody gets super hyped. It's big. It's huge there.
Really?
Yeah. I've
man.
seen videos.
I gotta go to YouTube
cool.
and watch that now.
All right, I bumped the audio a little bit. It's just kind of hard because certain areas of gameplay is louder than others.
Yeah,
I'm
the
trying
fights
not
get
to kill your
really
ears.
loud, and then the cutscenes are sort of not as loud. Just gotta keep adjusting throughout.
What are the
stream.
combos like? You talked about guards and dodges, but the combos are very important, says Logan.
So the combo is it's fairly straightforward. It's just kind of punch, 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 and then you can do a special afterwards at the end of the combo. But they're not 100% foolproof because not every single enemy is gonna take the combo. Sometimes they could just get out of the combo and start doing their own attack and interrupt you. So it's kind of weird. It's not really that straightforward. It's not a really true combo system like in a fighting game.
And you also don't have all your abilities yet, right? Because some are still being unlocked.
Exactly, yeah. So there's no 100% combo system. First the punch, and then the last punch you do.
Don't kid yourself, you could never beat me.
Oh yeah, we're going back to English.
Yep.
It's really funny. I feel like his voice is really deep.
Yeah, the overworld voice is pretty funny too.
We're closing in
some
on
pretty funny things.
Let's head down and move in for the attack.
No! He's using a device that tells him our strengths as well as our location.
Alright, so we need some fish.
Yeah, gotta eat some food.
Yeah. Actually, this fight's sort of tough, but I think we should be able to do it.
Where's my son?
What's this? A power level of 710. Where the hell? Kakarot's kid? No
Oh,
way!
dang.
Yeah.
Damn, this thing must be busted. What? Another reading? And it's heading straight for me! There's one. No, there's two.
Yo.
Power levels 322 and 334. They've
Combined,
come.
they're not even stronger than my son.
So, what brings you chumps here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to get my son back. Where is he? You're hiding him somewhere, aren't you?
His screaming was giving me a headache, so I locked him up in there. But forget about the runt. Don't tell me you actually think you stand a chance against me. You fool! You're not even fit to call yourself a Saiyan! Prepare to die!
If anything, the voice actors must have a lot of fun.
I
doing
know.
the voice actors for this game.
Just about strength. Oh, that gives me an idea.
You're pretty arrogant, scum!
We're currently playing on the PS4. For Rab in the chat, who's asking.
Man, he's fast. He's attacking in the blink of an eye.
He's not that fast.
If this is the best you can do,
I mean, he's got a lot of life, but
Yeah, it's good to take a second for sure.
oh, I kind of wanted like the atmosphere to still stay damaged.
I don't know when he's gonna do his attack.
game
Oh,
ends
yeah.
now.
Punch him while he's down.
Uh.
Oh, okay. That looked really funny.
Even with your combined power, you're still pathetic. But considering you weren't smart enough to heed my warning, don't deserve to live. You gotta be kidding me!
Only thing is, like, the lip sync is with Japanese.
You know what? Since you're going
So
to
it's not
die
really English
anyway, I might
voice.
as well tell you something. The two Saiyans I mentioned earlier, they're even more powerful than me.
If you've got a new attack hidden up your sleeve, now's the time to use it,
He
Goku.
sounds like such a gentleman.
Yeah, he does.
You got
Sorry.
plastic up your sleeve.
I'm fresh out.
He needs a bow tie.
Lucky for you, I actually came up with a new technique while I was training.
Really?
A plan? Ha! It'd be easier just to lie down and wait for the sweet release of death.
I'm just gonna need enough time to charge up the proper energy for it.
Special beam cannon.
Gonna need you to keep him busy while I deal with this.
He sounds so annoyed.
Got it. I'll do what I can.
Hope you're ready for this.
Special beam cannon!
3
You
episodes
just don't
later.
know when to quit.
All right.
All right, this is the real fight.
Yeah, back to the battle.
Alone? What were you two trying to decide who gets to die first?
We ain't planning on losing.
It's all a distraction. Oh, no, you. Oh, wait. I thought you countered something. Ooh. No, we good. Oh, ow. We're still good.
Yeah. That attack is really annoying.
Oh.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Charge. One thing that I didn't even use scissors, but it's
Do you have any support attacks right now?
No, because Piccolo's charging right now.
Oh, I see.
Truly that stupid! No one can save you! You'll be long dead before that could happen!
Sometimes like Kamehameha just knock him out.
Billo Bob says, oh no, we're gonna have to wait for the next 3 streams to finish.
Yeah.
Piccolo needs time to charge up.
This game ends now!
Whoa, that's not good. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. I mean, it feels fun to fight. Like, I'm totally okay with like how it looks, but some of the commands don't, not at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
My power.
Definitely dodge right
my
there.
power. Honestly, I'm trying to think of like how else
This
would they
game
have made
ends now!
like the fighting style. I guess this does make the most sense.
Yeah. I mean, there's not that many different fighting styles. No?
Because even though like Dragon Ball Fighters is awesome, like
Yeah.
gameplay wise, you know, it doesn't capture like this. Like this, I actually feel like
It's like an actual game.
an actual
Or
fight.
actual fighting, yeah.
Yeah, from their universe. Malcolm says, how does the gameplay feel?
Feels decent. Cancel that real quick. I think just like the combo system, yeah, like sometimes he'll just burst out of that real quick.
This game ends now.
Which doesn't make Kanye's feel
Oh dang.
yeah.
Oh dang.
consistent.
Now that he's super low on life, he's like using all the crazy stuff. He's almost dead! Yep. It's okay. It's alright. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, didn't kill him, but so close. You must end him. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Does this have any good side missions? Oh wait, we'll answer after a cutscene.
Yeah.
Because I want to see it.
His power level, it's 1330. He's focusing all of his power into his fingertips. Damn it! He's got that much control over his energy!
You let your guard down. And now I got your tail.
Damn
When I
it!
first saw that in anime, it looked really weird.
Good work, Goku. Hold on to that tail and don't let go no matter what.
Wait! Let me go! I'll leave this planet in peace!
Don't listen to him, Goku. He's trying to trick you.
Please, please, believe me, brother. I'm begging you, Kakarot. Don't do this to your only family.
Dang, he pulled the family card. Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
right?
Got
That's so
him.
Ha! I can't believe you fell for it. You might actually be the dumbest guy I've ever met. Don't think I'm going to show you mercy just because you're my little brother.
That is just
Yes! Yes, that's what I like to hear. It'll all be over soon. Don't get comfortable. You're next.
Also, the tail
Try
belt
to
is
hit
really
him
cool.
now. He's just going to dodge it.
Really? Yeah, my son about to come save me.
Yeah. Get him, son.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh yeah.
Headbutt.
He's tight. That's so cute.
Gohan was so cool in Dragon Ball Z, and he was so stupid and super.
What is this kid?
Really, dude? Really, dude? That's what I thought.
Where did you get all this power? Piccolo!
Fatherhood.
I don't know why I couldn't just grab his tail again. But
Special beam cannon!
It wouldn't have fit with the story, with the dramaticness of the episode. And he got blasted too.
Blasted. Oof.
Oh, okay, that's the end. Man, I was getting invested there for a second.
It's a good story. Like, seriously. This
Like, obviously, there's a few things I'm like, that isn't, okay, but,
Yeah.
you know, it's still pretty good.
Possible. I can't be beaten by scum like this.
Bro, he's still
I
talking
can't.
trash.
Well, you just were.
Yeah. Pant.
the text.
I can't believe that Kakarot would just throw away his own life.
You idiot. Trust me, Goku won't be dead for very long.
What?
Didn't you know? This planet is home to the Dragon Balls. They grant wishes. Absolutely any wish imaginable. Even bringing someone back from the dead.
Balls are inert.
Why would he tell him the secrets of the Dragon Balls?
comrades
the bad
will
move.
be happy to hear that.
Oh, Piccolo.
Everything you just said was transmitted to them.
You read it.
The other side of the universe. Once they've learned that I've died, they will come here.
That's an oops.
How long until then? When will they? When do you think they'll get here? A year.
I love this
1 year
conversation
from
as they're
now.
dying.
Yeah.
Damn it. 1 year before even stronger warriors arrive.
You two have no hope of beating them. Enjoy what little time you have left.
Dead.
There we go.
Finally.
All right, so we got 1 year before Judgment Day, apparently.
Yep. For Nappa and Vegeta come.
I see.
Dang, everyone is laid
That's pretty
out.
much it.
Come on, Goku. Hang in there. It's not like you to give up so easily.
Bro, do you see this hole in my chest?
Dying.
It's just a flesh wound.
It's a lot worse than I thought it would be. Yeah, but don't you worry. We're gonna bring you back really soon. Thank you.
Okay. Dead.
The one eye.
Goku! What the? He's gone!
Interesting. I bet Kami has something to do with this.
Eh? Well, I guess we can put our minds at ease if Kami's involved.
You guys need to get the Dragon Balls. Kami doesn't possess the power needed to bring someone back to life. Also, Goku's kid will be coming with me for the time being.
What? You're kidding, right?
Sub-dad.
What are you gonna do with him?
With a little training and the right teacher, that kid could be capable of serious power. We're going to need all the power we can get before those 2 Saiyans show up in a year. Me training this little runt is our best
Rage
shot
by Nature
to
says
stand a
Piccolo
chance.
says, I'ma steal your
Once
kids.
Goku's
Pretty
revived,
much.
tell him he'll get his son back and in better shape than he left him.
Nice. All right.
Well.
Oh, that's right. There's more.
Meanwhile, on a planet far, far from Earth.
Oh, snap.
Raditz, the bastard went and
Raditz.
got himself killed. He always was an embarrassment.
Dang.
Still, I must admit, I'm very interested in these Dragon Balls. So they're capable of granting any wish?
Their
All
outfits
right,
are so
let's
cool.
go. We're gonna bring Raditz back from the dead? Don't make me laugh. We have no more use for that dead weight. We could wish for eternal youth, for immortality. Can you imagine it? Nothing could possibly stand in our way. Sounds good to me. Count me in!
Invigorated by the prospect of attaining immortality with the Dragon Balls, the 2 Saiyans made their way to Earth.
A 1 year long trip to Earth.
Yeah.
That's far.
That's a long time.
That's pretty far.
There's a lot of stuff they can do.
Yes, he is very interested in those Dragon Balls.
The way he said it.
There's like so many things now that make, well, I don't know if make more sense is the word, but that I'm now realizing, like, they wrap their tails around their waists like a belt.
Exactly, yeah.
I remember like seeing it, but not realizing that was their tail. And now I'm like, oh, that is their tail.
Yeah. Again, like this is like a great way to recap on like
Yeah.
why things are the way they are in Z.
And that is why I brought him here as he is, to be trained further. Therefore, if it is agreeable to you, King Yema, I humbly ask that you allow him to meet with King Kai.
I see. So you intend to take this heaven-bound soul and subject him to the grueling 625,000-mile-long Snake Way so he can meet King Kai.
Indeed.
Long walk.
Very well. If you wish to see King
This is
Kai,
the afterlife?
then I
Yeah.
suggest
Okay.
you be
I
on
noticed
your
the
way.
halo.
However, I should warn you that no one has ever made it successfully.
Or technically it's
other
like
than myself, of
the
course.
gates.
In
or like
over
purgatory.
100
Yeah.
It's like halfway.
years.
It's a halfway house.
Must be one heck of a journey. By the way,
Sorry.
did a guy named Raditz come through here?
Yes, we've got him marked down for hell, of course.
Of course.
Oh,
Did he
of
put up
course.
much of a fight?
He sure did. He definitely didn't go quietly, but I sorted him out.
So he's done.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
You must be one heck of a strong guy.
So, you were sent along with him, huh? I am the great King Yema. I occupy a position
Okay.
above that of the Earth's guardian. Do you know what that means?
That means you're crazy strong, right?
You don't seem to understand what I'm saying. Of course I'm strong, but it's not just my strength that serves me in this position. You need brains to do this kind of managerial work.
Word.
Man, a what work?
Now then,
Man, a what?
to help you better understand my work, let's give you a little quiz.
Actually, kind of in a hurry.
I got
Well then, if
620,000
that's
miles.
going to be your attitude,
Yeah.
then I guess you don't need to see
Oh,
King
just
Kai.
kidding, bro.
Oh, what? No way! Okay, I'll take the quiz.
Why didn't you say that from the beginning? Anyway, let's begin. I'll let you
Oh, no.
through if you can answer all of my questions correctly.
All right, let's see. Hell, yes. Got
That's
that.
right. He made a mess of enough planets to earn himself a place in hell. In fact, he's one of the biggest pains we've ever had to deal with. Right. Next question.
Uh-oh.
All right. Who is more you have to say Yema. I
Yep.
feel like that's just, even if it's not true,
Correct.
Yeah.
that's
Of course I
the
am.
answer.
Good.
I am
I don't wanna
much
offend
more
him.
powerful.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that right, Kami?
Ah, yes, King Yema.
Ah,
You
yes.
are more powerful.
Right.
The ego.
Next question.
Who is Judge Share after? Only Earthlings.
Everyone.
Oh, dang. He
Yeah.
said he was
That's
the
right.
Earth. Oh,
No
he said he was
matter
more
what, it doesn't
powerful
matter,
than the
'cause
Earth
all who
Guardian. That's
die
what he
come
said.
here.
Yeah,
I
'cause,
would have failed.
Raditz was Saiyan.
Like your brother.
And he got sent to-
He
yeah.
wasn't an earthling. Next question.
Yes. Damn
Not
Dragon
bad.
Balls.
That's correct. Those pesky Dragon Balls are indeed how you do it.
Pesky.
I hate those things. It's like my job
See you later,
doesn't
Game
even
and Fate.
matter.
Thanks for tuning in.
Who created those blasted balls anyway? Care to shed some light on that, Kami?
Oh,
You don't know.
King Yema, I...
Whatever. Moving on.
Oh no! Wait.
Okay, so I was like doubling. Oh, I was like doubting myself when I saw this question, and this is actually the right answer, but it's actually the wrong answer.
That's correct.
Oh,
They're both
so
wrong
they
and right
trick
answer.
you.
Yeah.
Forgive me, but I do believe that was the fifth question.
Really? 1, 2, 3. Of course it was. I was just testing you. And you passed the test.
Yay.
Well, that
Somehow.
was the true fifth question.
There's that trademark denial of his.
Ooh, salty.
I heard that, Kami. Maybe I'll send you to hell when it's your time.
Dang, that's messed
Please
up.
forgive me,
mess
Your
with him.
Highness. Boy, he's got one hell of a sense of hearing.
All right, he deserves it now.
You think you're some sort of funny man? That's enough of all this. I will allow you to see King Kai.
Wow,
Okay.
really? Thanks a bunch, Mr. Yema.
Don't tell me you've forgotten who you're talking to.
No, Mr. King Yema. I haven't.
That's more like it. If you're going to see King Kai, then go.
Well, this is where we part ways. Good luck, Goku.
Thanks. I'm not really sure what to expect, but I'm pumped to meet this King Kai guy.
Nice. All right, so we got more emblems.
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
I was like, they're just staring at each
intense
other.
moments here. All right, cool. So we're gonna go, hopefully, make it there. I'm assuming it's gonna be a rough journey because he was like, I'm the only one in however many years that made it there.
Well, it's they just skipped the whole snake trail thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dang. I was
mean,
looking forward to it.
Do you want to do a
Yes.
Death Stranding walking simulator of the,
yes.
the whole all 625,000 miles of it?
Exactly. Like actual scale.
Yeah. Oh god.
This game would be like 9 million terabytes.
Oh god. I don't even want to think about it.
Is that a doggo? Oh no,
wake
it's
up,
his
kid.
son.
You slept
I was
long
about to be excited.
Huh? Who are you?
I'm your dad.
Listen up.
I'm your
Time
new
for a
dad.
reality check. Your daddy is dead.
Dang!
Oh.
How are
He
you gonna say that
sacrificed
to him
himself
on
to
wake
kill
up?
the man who kidnapped you. In case you forgot.
The meatiest wake up.
Yeah,
of all time.
unblockable.
What? My dad's.
Keep it together.
If his friends are vigilant and able to find the Dragon Balls, they can bring him back. However, we've got other things to deal with. Though we were able to defeat Raditz, it sounds like we've got 2 of his buddies to worry about a year from now.
Time to be a man.
If that's really the case, your father and I probably aren't going to be enough to take these guys down. We need power. Your power. You're going to have to learn to fight and defend the Earth.
You got it, new dad.
It's a big ass gonna wake up.
So chilled. What is up, homie? Welcome back.
I'm no good at fighting.
Come on,
You are.
Gohan.
Quit
You're
your
fine.
whining.
You catapulted your body into
Once I'm
Raditz.
done whipping
and
you
killed
into
him
shape,
almost, so
Yeah.
you're good.
You'll be tough enough for anything. Got it?
So you're gonna train me? Okay. What do I have to do?
You have to live out here on your own, without distraction. I'm giving you 6 months. If you're able to survive for that long, I'll teach you how to fight. See ya.
See ya.
See ya, loser.
I'm gonna head out now.
That's OT.
Stay out here! Don't leave me!
6 months.
That's the biggest I'm gonna head out meme.
For real. Aww.
That's such a big oof. You wake up, your dad's dead.
Yeah.
You have to save the Earth, and you're left alone for 6 months. on
And
your
new
own.
dad is like, all right, 6 months, I'll see
I'm
you.
hungry.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's okay, we taught you how to fish.
And I can't run or do anything right now. I just
I
gotta
need
walk.
food.
Oh man, this is some
This is sad.
struggle right here. Level 1.
Struggle
We got
bus.
some herbs though.
That's not gonna help. I need food.
Mom! Dad!
Poor Gohan. It's just Death Stranding right now. I'm just walking.
I'm all alone.
Oh my goodness. There's your food.
Go get him, Gohan. We got this.
He's kind of cute though.
Gohan is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're talking about dinosaur?
Yeah. Maybe not that cute anymore. There we go. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, you got power, homie.
He's got to learn to control it, though. It's never on purpose. I love the sound effects.
Return
So
to the
nostalgic.
battlefield. 29, 28.
Landing on top of the cliffs in Apex. Out of bounds.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay, got some raindrops. All right. We're good.
Damn. He wasn't real.
Twerp.
About 6 months.
Didn't go and get himself killed already, did he?
That was like 10 seconds. He already got run to a dinosaur. All right.
Oh snap! We've unlocked some super attacks.
If the little brat dies here, then that's all he'd ever amount to. A little brat.
No mercy.
No mercy at all.
Go see how Gohan's doing.
Hard
well,
bad.
he's stuck on top of this on top of this cliff.
And he's just gonna have to deal with it.
Whoa. This power is amazing.
I don't remember these orbs being canon.
Energy from this thing is incredible. What the hell are those things? My kid's probably got his hands full right now.
He's already fought them before, though. How do
Guess
you
I'll have to
forget?
take care of them myself.
Defeat all the enemies in the area.
Okay. Got it. Come on, you scumbags.
For Buddy in the chat. Oh man, see the fighting just is like boom. But yeah, you can play this in English or in Japanese. We've showed off both for a little bit so far. This will officially be available on Friday. We're just lucky enough to have a little bit of early access here. There is going to be a day one patch on Friday as well to shorten loading times and other quality of life things. So if you're seeing some of those loading times kind of taking forever, that's not something you'll have to worry about once you actually have the game. From what they say about this patch. Does it look like a buy so far? If you're a fan of Dragon Ball, I would say yes. And even if you're new to Dragon Ball, I think I would also say yeah. If you're new and interested in learning about it, because yeah, it has everything. I feel like I'm already learning a lot and actually becoming more interested in it as we're going through the story.
Yeah, like I feel like if you want to be like super into it, then you can like watch the anime at this point. Be like, okay, I want to know all the like the filler episodes and like all the little side things that happened, because this is just like all the important parts. Oh, that's a lot of attacks right now. Yeah, I'm fucking out. I don't know, fucking out. There you go. Nice.
Boom. And actually, that we should go ahead and end it here.
Alrighty.
Because that is gonna be right at our 90 minutes. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed what you saw in this first 90 minutes. We did get through a pretty good chunk of like,
that was like
story and information so far, I feel like. So seems like the pacing isn't too slow.
Yeah, it's definitely keeps up, and this is like only halfway through the first arc, and there's like multiple other arcs.
There's
so
a ton.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. It's going to be available this Friday if you want to snag yourself a copy. There's obviously a bunch of pre-order editions that come with a bunch of different things. So if you like what you saw, consider picking one up. Yep. In the meantime, we're heading out of here, but every weekday at 11 a.m. Pacific time right here on the GameSpot YouTube, we're playing games. So feel free to come back tomorrow and, you know, Friday, every other day of the week.
Daily stream.
Exactly. So have a good one, you guys. We'll see you later.
All right.
Peace
See
out.
ya.